Good morning, Bonner Pretti. Today is Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. I'm Abby Hayes, and these are your announcements. Lisa's Army. NHS will be running its Lisa's Army collection. Each homeroom should have received a flyer with details about the goods we will be collecting for people receiving treatment with cancer. The homeroom that collects the most goods will receive a morning breakfast. Joe Corby Pizza Fundraiser. A reminder to all students who sold items for the Joe Corby's fundraiser. The delivery is on Thursday, March 17th. You need to pick up your orders after school in the auditorium to deliver them to your family and friends. Or you can ask a family member or friend to pick up your order between 1 and 5 p.m. These items are refrigerated and there is nowhere to store them if you don't pick them up. Student Council. Executive Council will meet next Tuesday after school in room 131. All council members will meet next Wednesday after school in the chapel for mass and then in room 131. Girl Up Book Drive. Girl Up is collecting gently used books until April 22nd. Please bring donations to Miss Cardine in room 221. Proj Soft Dance. Proj Soft forms are available in the Student Affairs office. The form must be signed by Mr. Stewart and handed in to the tuition office with payment no later than this Friday, March 18th. Those are all of your announcements for today, and be sure to stay tuned for our daily Women's History Review.
Meet Anne Frank. Anne Frank was born into a Jewish family in Germany in 1929. When Anne was a young girl, the Nazi Party began to rise to power in Germany. The Nazis discriminated against Jews, so Anne's parents decided to move away from Germany. The Franks moved to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Life was good in the Netherlands for a while, but sadly, the German army invaded the Netherlands in 1940. Anne and her family faced restrictions and discrimination because they were Jewish. In 1942, a letter arrived that required Anne's sister to go to a Jewish camp. The Frank
Kennedy Furry, please report to academic affairs. Thank you.
The Frank family decided to go into hiding. Anne took a diary with her that she started writing on her 13th birthday. She wrote about everything that happened to her family in the diary. She wrote of how her family hid in a secret house in the back of her father's work building. She wrote of the other Jewish families that joined her family in hiding from the Nazis. Eventually, the Nazis discovered Anne and her family. The Franks were sent to Nazi concentration camps in 1944. Anne was only 15 years old when she died at the concentration camps. Her mother and sister also died while in concentration camps. However, Anne's father, Otto, somehow survived. After the war, he returned to Amsterdam and amazingly found a diary that Anne kept in the secret house. Anne's diary was turned into a book and is known around the world because of the important insight it gives into the difficult life that Jews faced during World War II.